My Digital Story by Ronnie Babcock. The following presentation is a story focusing on my lifelong journey from a reluctant high school student to a teacher. My digital story must open by recognizing the most important facet of my life while in high school: baseball. My goals for the future while at Livingston High School was simply to play baseball in high school, play baseball in college at one of the several Division One schools that had come calling, and then eventually go ahead and play in the pros. However, football intervened, and following a career-ending knee injury, an injury that also ended all the calls coming from D1 schools, my focus shifted slowly. After graduating from Livingston and still bitter about my loss, I went off to Stephen F. Austin State University. Once there and still missing baseball, I soon discovered that college life was too painful. It reminded me of all that had been taken from me. I had to leave. I then returned home to Livingston and joined the workforce, taking a job at Champion Forest Products Cargan Sawmill, where I learned how to deal with severe conditions, how to work hard, and, most importantly, that I had to finish my education. Knowing I needed to finish my education, I eased back into the student world by attending Angelina Junior College in Lufkin in order to raise my grades. Having been successful at Angelina, I decided it was time to move back into a four-year university, and then I found Sam Houston State. It was while attending Sam that two critical events occurred in my life. First, I met and then married the love of my life, my wife of 25 years, Cindy. In addition, tired of being poor and broke, I took a temporary job in the communications industry, a temporary job that lasted 25 years. The communications industry was pretty good to me. I began in the field, climbing poles and working on cable, but that was not to be the end. Things then progressed nicely. Over the next 10 years, I became first a manager and then an engineer, a position I would hold until the day I retired. I eventually found myself needing more than financial gain and found a desire to teach buried deep inside. With this new goal, I re-entered school and completed my teaching degree through LeTourneau University. Following graduation, I was fortunate enough to be hired by Trinity ISD, where I remain today, teaching 7th and 8th graders how to appreciate and use technology. Thank you for observing my digital story.